I bet you came here for the drama and everything that is going to happen, because judging the thumbnail and the title, you are going to hear about the 3 series that I want to continue and the 2 ones that I might not. I came up with the idea of this video because I'm a mood reader and I read everything that I would like in a specific time of the year, in a specific period of my life, in a specific period of a month, or something more because either BookTok recommended me and I really liked the blurb and everything that I felt like it's going to happen or the book is going to offer me, or just because I found some random book that I loved the cover of and I was like, okay, I immediately need to have it on my Kindle and then read it and then get on with my life. But guess what? I'm starting too many series. Yeah, if you can believe this. I'm starting too many series at the same time, probably 5 series, because we are having 5 right now, right? Or some of them I'm not considering them a series even though they are advertised as series. No, I don't have beef, but it's just the truth, okay? And some of them I forgot I started them, and then I'm finding myself in the middle of another series that I'm truly loving, and then I'm like, oh, look, I had a specific series going on here, and I postpone it too much. And luckily, I'm not someone that easily forgets whatever I'm reading or whatever I'm writing, but it kind of gets sluggish to me to complete the series or at the end have, I don't know, a conclusion to it. Okay, and we're going to start with a series that I would like to continue because we're leaving the drama for last, right? And one of the first series that I would like to continue, and I also added on my December TBR, is Haywood Herbalist's Cozy Mystery series by Carly Winter. Just a series about a woman who is so fed up with the Hollywood life and her being a super popular celebrity in a soap opera, and also her husband is kind of dead and you know, he left something for her not to treasure and not really have her life easier. And also because she's grieving him, he's also caused some problems when he was alive, so yeah. So she relocated in a small city called Haywood. Hence, we are having the name of the series. And she doesn't do well because apparently she's like a mini detective, because death followed her around and everyone she's ever talked to kind of dies somehow or is framed for murder somehow, and the deputy and the sheriff are not doing their jobs properly, especially the sheriff. And I've mentioned this in a TBR video if you want to see it, because it's not really good, all of the plot twists and the stories. Plus it's a quick and easy read. It's a funny read, although it's very thrillery and you're like really looking forward into uncovering who the hell did it at the end of the book and on the span of 5 or 6 books. But I kid you not, the plot twists are plot twisting, because I've never been more not right about someone, because it kind of gives you clues so that they would be guilty 3 people, but it's just one of them. And it's basically like you're playing Clue with your friends and they're lying straight up to your face. Yeah, it's not cool. Then another series that I would like to continue, it's the Dark Tower series by Stephen King that I'm having right there. And I just love it. I first read the books, as I mentioned in the videos before, I first read the book in my mother tongue, but I felt like there were kind of mistranslations because some of the things were not having consequences at all, or at least not right consequences in my opinion. I was reading at that age, so I thought of diving in deep into it, but in English this time, and I'm having a blast. I'm just having a blast. I'm having the second book, The Drawing of the Tree. I'm having it on the December TBR and I'm planning it to finish, especially the audiobook, which is really good. So yeah, I don't know, I love so much the series. I feel like the way that Stephen King writes really makes me dive in so fast. It makes me not want to sleep at an appropriate hour. Hence, I'm having all these migraines sometimes and like I'm tired, but yeah, I love it so much, so definitely I'm going to continue it. And there's a plot twist to this video because it's not actually a series that I want to continue, but kind of it is. But a series that I want to start reading, and it's Crimes of Nyaxia series. Because I first started it and I read 1 or 2 chapters, but I was like, you know what? Hold up. I'm getting into too many series. And I'm doing all this crazy stuff with also the work, and I'm going to work every day. I'm not working remote anymore. I need to find something, some kind of a balance in between the workouts, the work, YouTube, everything that I'm doing. And I was getting into another book series and I was obsessed with it. And I was like, no, wait, I need to finish some series, and especially Zodiac Academy and Stephen King, because I've, like, as I mentioned, I've read basically the first 3 books, but now I'm rereading them so that I would have a better glimpse of them. And I'm so deep into Zodiac Academy that I just couldn't get into another series. Let's not mention Haywood Herbalist that I just said, and God knows what series do I have on my Goodreads right now, so yeah, I'm not going to say that. But hey, if you want to see all of these real life updates, I suggest you follow me on Instagram, because that is where I'm trying to keep you guys updated with whatever I'm reading, whatever I'm playing, and whatever I'm doing with my goddamn hectic life right now. So yeah, I just ditched Crimes of Nyaxia for a moment, so this is the series that I would love to get back into it, or continue, or you name it. And now the plot twist. For this video, it's going to be the 2 series. One of them I don't consider a series, and it's a trilogy. The novellas, it was advertised as book 3 and 4. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. And one of them, it's a series of 4 books, but I just don't feel like it. Because I don't really care about the main character in the second book, but I do care about the main character in the third book. And then again, I don't care about the main character in the fourth book. And I'm just in this Delulu moment in which I'm like, okay, should I read it? Should I get back into it? Should I force myself to kind of get through probably 500 pages of the second book or not? Since I've already started telling you why I wouldn't read the series, I'm talking about the Devil's Night series. And I truly loved Corrupt with all my soul and being, but going to Hideaway, I just don't really care about Kai. I just don't really care about Bang. I just don't really care, at least right now, about who the hell he is, what the hell happened to him in jail, and everything like that. I just don't particularly care. At least I'm honest, right? You have to give me points for honesty, I guess. But yeah, I just don't really care. The only people, the boys that I cared for were Michael and Damon. And Damon was because it fucking remembered me so much of the Damon from the Vampire Diaries, especially with the reckless attitude and oh no, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want and I'm breaking whatever law I want and something. But yeah, that's Kill Switch is the third book, so even though it's a standalone interconnected series, I've heard that somehow they are more connected and I should stick to it being a series. So now I'm stuck. Now I'm just stuck and I don't really know if it not really deserves my time, because deserve is not the correct word here. If I would really be willing to get into it, even though I know that probably the first half is going to be a slow burn and it's not going to happen much, or it's just going to be something about Kai that I don't personally care, because I really care about Rika, you know, and since she's been with Michael, I guess I'm also caring for Michael. Although I'm not really pleased with some of the things that he did in the first book. But anyways, this is not a video about me debunking Devil's Night, where I liked it, where I disliked it, or something like that. So yeah, I'm just going to stick to the plan. I don't know. I'm just in a huge limbo. Maybe not. So yeah, I guess I don't know where I'm standing. But let me know in the comments below if you read it, if I should really read it, or try to postpone it at least until next year. I don't know. I'm really going to consider reading it the next year maybe, but after the first half. And another series that I'm not going to continue reading, because I feel like the last books, the third and the fourth book, are actually novellas and are not having the same main character, or maybe the third and the fourth book are interconnected standalones with the trilogy, but I don't know. They've been advertised as the fourth book and the fifth book, and I'm talking about ACOTAR, because I feel like the main 3 books are about Feyre, and that's it, and about the war, because the main thing going on was how they would save the wall and the human world and Prithian also from the war and King of Hybern. And once that was done and that was it, I mean, the main story kind of closed and something. And the third one is a novella with the things that they are doing and they are discussing after the war, a bit after the war, and I don't know, Farah and Rison's plans, and Cassian talking about Nesta. I don't know, he doesn't even know how the hell he's feeling. And also the next book is about him and Nesta, which I kind of literally ditched because I don't really want to kind of read any more of Nesta's rage quits and her being not really inappropriately nice, but neither a bitch. I don't know, it's just I am going from inappropriately nice to a bitch so many times, and sometimes I'm between and sometimes I'm leaning towards more of a bitch, but yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know that for sure I saved the 4th book, A Court of Frost to Starlight, for the next year when I'm kind of going to miss the characters and something. And I really think that the 6th book that Sarah J. Maas is writing right now is going to be about Elaine and Azriel. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love Azriel. And I goddamn love also Cassian and Rhys and Amron, and I just love them to my core. And also more, oh my god, I love them to my core. But like, I'm not going to read something about a sister that I forgot that she was existing. Like, that was Elaine for me throughout the whole trilogy until she killed King of Hybern. I'm just, yeah, I don't know. I'm just really not there with her, I guess. So these were my 3 series that I would love to continue, or one of them I would love to still start reading again. And the 2 ones and that I will not really continue reading probably until the next year or something, until I'm debating more with myself. Comment below which series did you ditch or not. Like the video, subscribe, and see you in the next Thursday video. Bye bye.